Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have a very interesting video to check out. So, in fact, let's go straight into it.
Up with my married boyfriend
Let's
and I
go
am
straight
finding it
into it.
difficult to move on. Story time. Please, I need an advice. Help me, I'll be in the comment section. I've been in a relationship with a married man for the longest of time. This man literally does everything for me. He made out time for me, helped me grow my business, and made sure I took on more courses for my personal growth. I was never looking for anything long term with him. I just felt the feeling we both had what we want over the time. His wife found out about us, but this man always come back. Due to the state of the country's economy, I decided to pursue my studies outside the country. This man single-handedly paid my tuition fee of $20,000. This is aside the other thing this man has been doing for me. I know he likes me, but everyone knows family comes first. I decided it was time to break my emotional connection with him, especially since I was traveling. He maintained that we would still be together if I travel. It didn't make any sense to me. In Nigeria, he never accepted me to have a boyfriend of my own. He always had one or two bad things to say about them. I am not even going to lie, but no guy made sense to me because I was already attached to this man. But I knew it was important we broke up if I were to have a life of my own. After so much wahala, he grudgingly accepted to break up. I decided to go no contact with him to start getting used to my new life. The issue is that this man is the one sponsoring my trip, so I still have to call him once a while for updates on the money he's to send to me. I initiated the breakup, but it's still hot as hell. I wish I didn't have to reach out to him for the money. He's still supporting me, if despite not being in a relationship with him anymore. Now it is so hard for me to date a normal guy that can't do much for me. The least thing this man does for me is to give me monthly allowance of 1 million naira with emotional availability, and constant communication. I miss him so much. I need advice on how to let go permanently. I want all the feelings to disappear. Like, how can I detach myself from this married man? He literally made me his only girlfriend, like a second wife of some sort. Do you all think the distance will help? How can I get the remaining funds, like accommodation fee, without reaching out to him? I honestly want to cut all ties completely, but money keeps being the reason I have to stay somehow in contact with him. It hurts, especially since I am trying so hard to be a better version of myself. Like, I need an advice. To add, my parents are not well to do to help me raise my accommodation, and I will need to save for several months on my own before I would get that money. All my friends don't have that kind of money. I personally don't believe in taking loan to travel, but willingly to explore that option if I don't see any alternative. Please, I need an advice. You people should advise me. Should I go back to the married man, or should I don't know what to do. Just tell me what to do. I'll be in the comment section. Thank you. Broke up with
See, first and foremost, so long as this lady is not willing to go out there and work and give herself the kind of life she wants, she will still keep on dating that man. Because from what I've heard so far, she's not doing anything. She's not even trying to put herself out there because here are saying, oh, her friends and family don't have that kind of money. Her friends don't have that kind of money. In other words, she has gotten used to relying on others to do the hard work for her. And this kind of person, she has started living a kind of life that on her own she cannot afford. So that brings me to the fact that so long as you are living a life, you are not contented with life, see, you will willingly or you will always fall into temptation that on a normal day you won't have ever fallen into if you're the kind of person that living a contented life. I don't know. Because I've also noticed that a lot of women, I say women because they're the ones that say yes to all these men, knowing the fact that I'm married. Some of them, if you check it, they want a lifestyle they cannot afford. And they know that all these men are willing to afford it, are willing to give them that kind of life. So most of those ladies, if you check them out, they are not contented. They can't make do with what they have. So there's no way this lady is gonna stay away from this man. Because the man is funding her lifestyle. The man is funding her and she's not willing to, to go and work and soil her hands in order to get that kind of money. I don't know if you guys get my point. But that being said, let's hear what people are saying in the comment section. Somebody said just marry him and become a second wife. That man, I don't think he wants the second wife. There are people that you see them outside. So guys, as I was saying, there are people that they don't want a second wife, but just allow them cheat in peace. There are a lot of people like that, right? They are not they don't want a second wife, oh, but they don't also want to be loyal to their wife. So they would rather keep a mistress than come out and come or go into polygamy. See men like that. You see them; they're against polygamy them themselves, but the lifestyle they're living is nothing to write home about because they're doing it in the secret. And somebody like this lady now, because she knows there's a lot for her to lose, she will not come out to make it publicly that she's the side chick of this man. Most of them, you see them coming out publicly. Those ones, maybe they've decided that it's either I get him or nobody gets him. So people like that. But I want to hear from you. What's your take on this kind of issue? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Bye.